Hello, my beautiful Capricorn friends. I'm LaChon Debbie with Power Life Hypnosis, and this is your October 2018 love and romance reading. As always, I would like to say thank you so much to all of those who thumbs up and liked my videos. Thank you to all of those who commented and shared my videos, and thank you to all of my old subscribers as well as all of my new subscribers. I appreciate the support from you all. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so at my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com. You can also book a reading with me now directly through the description box below. If you would like to know who your future long-term romantic partner is, including details such as when you will meet your partner, where you meet your partner, what your partner will look like, how to recognize your partner, some additional details that I do not share here, as well as a full reading as to how to align yourself with that partner and your ideal relationship, you can book a future partner reading with me now, again, directly through the description box below or at my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com. Capricorns, this is a general reading, of course, so the messages may or may not resonate. If they do not, go ahead and check your moon and rising sign videos, as those messages may. Or you can check your moon, sun, and rising sign videos if these messages do resonate, so you can get a more complete picture of your love and romantic relationships during this month, October 2018. So, Cappies, let's go ahead and get started on our reading. I do have here 3 cards representing the overall energy of what we may be facing, and an additional card came out, so I went ahead and considered that here. We have our 2 predictions, and then we'll go ahead and get into our fortune as well as our guidance, so we can talk about how to utilize our free will to bring about the best outcome during this month. So I do have to say, Capricorns, that I have some good news and I have some bad news. However, it's great to know what we're going to face, because then again we can use our free will to navigate whatever challenges we may experience this month. So let's go ahead and get into this. I hope all of you guys are well at this time. So regarding our theme here of what we may be experiencing, let's see where to go first. Okay. First, we're going to go to this Healing Family Issues card. So, Healing Family Issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. This is the card that jumped out for us here. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And Cappies, we are being reminded here that it is safe for us to love. So it is safe for you to love, Capricorn. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So taking these 3 cards together regarding the theme, with this Healing Family Issues card, again, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So what I'm picking up from this card is during the month of October, we will be healing from the past. So when it comes to healing family issues, this can be, of course, issues that occurred early on in life, early programming that may be carrying over into our relationships now. This can also be speaking of healing from romantic relationships as well. And I'm also hearing something about the mind. Something about the mind. So transitioning thoughts, healing our thoughts, our perspective on love as well. Again, forgiving. So some of us may be forgiving previous partners who have caused some harm or have caused us to feel a little disappointed. We're also being called to, again, let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So when it comes to letting go of control issues, let's allow the situation, again, to unfold. We don't need to intervene in this situation, because I'm picking up, of course, that God, universe, spirit, our higher powers, our helpers, the angels, they're going to be guiding us through this time, and they're going to be influencing the situations around us in our external environment. So again, the best outcome will come to us. So let's let go of control issues. We can focus on ourselves rather than another person. during this month, and just take things day by day. Go with the flow here, not struggling against the current. And we are being reminded, Cappies, that it is safe for us to love. So we're going to be healing. We're going to be letting go of things that no longer serve us, letting go of control issues, as well as whatever these family issues are, issues from past relationships. And again, we're being reminded that it is completely safe for us to love. So we must keep our hearts open so we are able to give and receive love. So we're able to receive loving energy in. And that is going to benefit us very much during this month. And we'll talk about that in just a moment. So Cappies, regarding who we could be dealing with during this month of October, I'm picking up the most strongly Capricorn energy. So this could be us, or we could be dealing with a fellow Capricorn. I'm also picking up Virgo, and this is Sun, Moon, or Rising energy for all these signs here. Leo or Aquarius. So these are the energies that I'm picking up the strongest. I am also picking up a Venus energy with, we'll get into this in a moment, this heart card here. So that can be the signs of Taurus or Libra. So regarding the physical description of who we could be dealing with, and please keep in mind that this reading is for every Capricorn in the world, so these details may or may not resonate with you, and also some of these details may describe you as well. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So we're going to go into this description, and then we're going to go into the actual prediction here of what these cards are putting together. So we do have this bouquet card here. We have the heart. We have the anchor. Who we could be dealing with at this time. With this bouquet card, the bouquet card is the card of beauty, the card of attractiveness. So we are dealing with somebody who can be considered very attractive, and likely not just by our own standards, but in the standards of our culture, wherever you live, whatever is the normal standard of beauty here. So this is going to be somebody who is very, very attractive. And I can also see that here with this heart card. So we could be dealing with somebody who could be heavy set, but not necessarily. Somebody with some curves. Others of us could be dealing with somebody who is very fit in shape, somebody with good stature, lean, maybe strong legs as well. Regarding the hair color, I'm seeing really all colors except for black. So for some of us, this hair can be brown. For others of us, this hair can be light. Some of us are dealing with somebody who has very lush hair, maybe long hair, in particular for females, but of course this can be a male as well. Somebody within their 30s or 40s for many of us. Regarding the eye color, I'm picking up colored eyes in particular, such as green, blue, or hazel. But colored eyes. For some of us, we're dealing with somebody who appears tall and healthy. And a small number of us could be dealing with somebody who has tan or darker skin. So also I'm seeing here the energy of perhaps a round type face. So this is most likely for those of us who are dealing with somebody who is curvy or curvy but slim. A round face, for example, a Cancer rising will have a moon-shaped face. So this can be somebody with a cherub face or a puffy face as well. So regarding what we could be dealing with these cards here, first let me say that we have two spades here. We have the Queen of Spades, we have the Nine of Spades. So because the spades are the most positive suit in the Lenormand deck, I do pick up a very, very positive energy here, and because of the cards that I have in front of me. So with this bouquet, heart, and anchor combination, it's looking like some of us are going to be in a situation where we're dealing with somebody who we could really consider to be our true love, or we could be dealing with somebody who we have a positive relationship with. So this is somebody that we are very fond of. And with this Anchor card, we could be deepening the connection with this person, or we could be making this connection long term. There could be faithfulness in this situation. Some of us may be developing or working on a solid relationship with this person. Others of us may be settling down for the long term in this situation here. So that is very, very positive energy. Perhaps for a, again, small number of us, I just have to consider all sides of the coin here. So for some of us, we could be dealing with this bouquet card. In the negative sense, it speaks of narcissism. So we could be dealing with a relationship with a narcissist that makes us feel tied down, or makes us feel trapped, or makes us feel stuck in some way. But again, the positive energy dominates in this situation. So it's very likely that we're going to be experiencing some really positive energy within our romantic relationships. Love, romance, joy, positivity, is settling down again. Or we could be experiencing this energy within a long-term relationship or long-term connection that we have already had. Some of us may be receiving some kind of gift, because this bouquet card can also stand for gifts as well. So speaking of gifts, let me move these cards and let's go on to our second prediction. Speaking of gifts, we have here the sad news card, a long way, receiving a gift. So we have this gift energy showing up again. So some of us may be receiving some kind of gift from somebody, in particular, somebody from afar. However, it looks like for those of us who will be receiving some kind of gift, this gift may cause some challenges or some difficulties, or we may be experiencing an uncomfortable situation with somebody from afar. It could be somebody coming to visit from afar. Or because we have this sad news card, some of us may be getting some kind of news, of course, some kind of message, some kind of news from somebody from afar. Or again, gifts from somebody from afar. But this gift here looks like it will cause some challenging energy. For some of us, others of us, it could be that a long-term situation, something that has been going on for some time now, that may have been challenging, may resurface or may show up in our love lives during this month. Others of us may be having a visitor come for a long time with this a long way card. So some of us may be taking in a visitor. And again, I keep saying from afar, but this can be somebody from any area. It could be somebody close, but likely from afar. This is a general reading, of course, so the messages are going to go in different ways for you all. But if we are receiving some kind of visitor, again, this visit may bring some challenges to us. So that is the warning here. So just look out for that energy. Okay, so now we're going to go into how to deal with this situation, or deal with whatever we face during the month of October here. So first off, let's go into our fortunes. And I did get some extra cards here because, you know, my guides, the guides over the Capricorn Collective, they wanted to provide you with some extra messages. So I have a few in front of me. First off, let me go with this card. We do have the card of hindrance. Hindrance here. Fate has blocked this path for you. So for some of us, there will be a challenge moving forward, maybe with a particular person, or there just will be some challenge moving forward in our love lives. Nevertheless, we do have the Knight card. So it looks like we will be triumphing or triumphant over any adversity during this month. So that is excellent. So if we are experiencing any hindrances, we excuse me, I'm going to take a drink of water for a moment. If we are experiencing any hindrances, again, we are going to be able to move forward from this adversity with strength, with courage, I'm hearing, with power, resilience. I'm just looking at this card here to see what other energies that I'm picking up. And I am picking up changes coming for the positive. I am picking up a knowingness that everything is working out for us. A powerful position here. I am seeing power. Power of the mind. Powerful intentions. And again, some changes. A metamorphosis here. And again, whatever challenges we will face, we will be getting through these challenges. So we may be receiving those changes and things and moving forward in the best way. So regarding our fortune, again, let's see where to go first. Let's go here. We do have the Coffin card. We do have the Coffin card. Coffin. Natural endings abound. Take care with your health. I'm also picking up the energy of attaining peace during this time for some of us. Now, again, we have these natural endings. However, hard times are over. Hard times are over with this Star card. So this is excellent energy here. This is what we want after an ending. So again, it's like a metamorphosis. So that's great. Okay. So, Star, hard times are over, Cappies. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. So the great thing is when we remove that which no longer serves us, or when we remove negative energy, challenging energy, any energy that is less than love and light from our lives, we are sending a clear message to our higher power, spirit, God, the universe, that we are ready to bring in something more fulfilling, beneficial, beautiful into our lives. Because, for example, say we have a challenging relationship or a challenging partner, and this person occupies space within ourselves, within our hearts. However, when we remove that individual who is causing these challenges from our heart space, from ourselves, there is an empty space there. And that empty space, when we again consciously make the decision to let go of that which no longer serves us, or those who no longer serves us, that empty space is filled with more fulfilling energy again. So where there was an energy of less than love, we are able to fill that space with love. And it's very important in this type of circumstance for us to work on our connection with our higher powers in order for them, our higher powers, God, spirit, universe, our angels, the helpers, to provide us with the best circumstances and energy possible. So, Cappies, also we have the Judgment card. The Judgment card. Soul searching will bring inner peace to many areas of your life. So as I see this Judgment card, of course I think of also the Judgment card in the tarot deck. And as I'm thinking about this card and reflecting on the one that I have in front of me, I am picking up again transitions, a period of transitions. It's like out with the old, in with the new. A period of judgment. Oh, judgment, of course. A period of judgment. Us reflecting. Us understanding and becoming more aware and cognizant of our ideal relationships, what we want, what we deserve, what we seek moving forward. And this is regardless of if we are in a connection with somebody or if we're having challenges, however this resonates. By going within and taking an inventory, I'm hearing, taking an inventory of things, we will be able to look at them and look at our relationships and our circumstances in a more empowered light. So it could be useful for some of us to write, soul search. And I'm also getting guided to say this: one method of writing in a diary would be automatic writing. And I'm speaking of automatic writing with our higher selves versus with the spirit world. So with automatic writing, what happens is we take our piece of paper and we write down the first thought we think of or how we feel. And then we just continue writing. We write whatever we want. We continue writing. We don't worry about grammar or punctuation because it's not about that. So we just write. And then through that, our higher selves will be able to reveal the solution to our problem or provide what will heal whatever we are coming to our higher selves about. So this is relevant in all ways, and this is a great practice to use at any time, not just during this month. So let's go ahead and get into our guidance, Cappies. And it's interesting, during your reading, I just had so many cards pop out for you all. So I'm feeling as though these are very strong messages for you. Okay, so the cards that I have regarding our guidance. The first card, the card on the bottom of the deck here, is New Life, number 39. And this card came up in the reverse. So this is the shadow side of this card. However, it's not a challenging energy here. That card is always great. And then we have the Higher Power card. So we have a lot of energy here. Oh, that's really interesting because we were just speaking about that. I love those synchronistic messages. So that's going to be a very strong theme and a wonderful theme too. I like it. Okay. Number 20, Imagine. So this is actually really good guidance that was provided. And again, these are the two cards that popped out from my guides and the guides and helpers over the Capricorn collective. So they had really strong messages for you. Number 49, Observer. And this card also came up in the reverse position. So what does this signify, Cappies? Well, first off, with this New Light card, New Life card, number 39 in the reverse, this is speaking of transitions, moving forward. So we have a lot of that energy here. Transitions, moving forward, leaving behind something for something better, better circumstances ahead. And this New Life card says that, Cappies, as we are awakening from the past, from whatever challenges, as we are awakening during this month. So go ahead and look at here, this card in the upright. And there's this fairy who is waking up from hibernation. She is waking up to the springtime from the winter. I'm just getting guided to say I'm going to take a pause from that for a second. And as I look at this star card, I'm just feeling as though there's so much hope, light, wishing upon a star, and goals, manifestations coming forward here. Okay, and I'm picking up something regarding that in this Higher Power card and this Imagine card. So we'll get into that in a second. So with this New Life card, again, there's this fairy. She's waking up from the winter, her hibernation, into the spring. So if you're feeling like that, Capricorns, be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Love yourself during this time. There's no rush. Be careful with yourself. Love yourself during this time. Again, there's no rush. So it may be necessary to adjust to this new life. It's similar to the energy of, say we've been going through a dark tunnel for a long time, and we get to the light on the other side of the tunnel, and we have to allow our eyes to adjust to that light. So allow yourself, Cappy, to adjust to the light that you will experience once you move through this tunnel. Once you move through this tunnel. Again, there will be triumph over adversity. So as that energy unfolds, just be gentle with yourself. Now we also have here again this higher power card number 4. So this is speaking of attaining stability and security within our love lives and within our heart spaces. So this higher power card is saying, Cappies, that the most important relationship that we can have is one with ourselves, and also a connection with our higher powers. I just heard that sometimes we may turn to other higher powers. In particular, if we get into enmeshed relationships, we can turn to other energies for a higher power. But that does not benefit us. So our connection with our higher power must come first before all other relationships. And also, I'm feeling that through this connection with our higher powers, we are able to pray, reach out, ask, wish upon a star. So it's like our prayers are going to be answered. Our desires, our wishes are going to be answered, are going to manifest within our 3D lives here. As we have that connection, build that connection, put emphasis on that connection with our higher powers. Our higher powers, our guides, the angels, they're always co-conspiring for our benefit. And this happens even through endings, because sometimes rejection is God's protection, right? So even throughout the challenges or adversity or blockages that we may experience or endings, those are always for a reason. And sometimes we're not able to see that reason or understand that when we are going through challenging energy. However, in time, in divine timing, we're always able to understand the purpose of past relationships. And again, as long as we keep our minds open, keep our hearts open, give and receive love, soul search, bringing inner peace, bringing inner peace. And from this card too, I did pick up the energy of peace, inner peace. So we have enthusiasm, positivity, abundance, and happiness on the horizon for us in the near future, or again, during this month of October. We just have to walk into it. Again, go with the flow and just allow it to unfold. Now, we also have this number 20, imagination card. So this is speaking of spirit energy within our relationships. Also, choices, balance. And this imagine card speaks of us using our energy in the best way in order to bring about the best outcome here. So some of us may be misusing our imagination. For example, wishing for something, hoping for something that in the long term, or that we internally, instinctively, intuitively know will not benefit us. However, we are always, what is it that I'm trying to say? Well, what is in our minds? What is in our imagination? What is within us, our subconscious mind, our thoughts? Those are what create our external environment. It's similar to the concept of what we see in our external environment is really a result of what it is in our subconscious mind, such as this study. There was a study, a psychology study done a long time ago. And within the study, somebody had hit something. You know, there was like a hit and run. There was an accident. And in that situation, when they went back and asked, what color was the car? Some people were like, it's blue, it's gray, it was a van, it was an SUV, it was a sports car, whatever it is. So what we imagine is what manifests in our external life. So Cappies, let's use our imagination in the best way and imagine rather love, again, enthusiasm, positivity, and abundance of happiness. Loving. Receiving the highest energy of all. Let's use our imagination in the best way possible. And again, we can call on our higher powers here in order to give us faith, give us hope, to use our imagination in the best way possible if we are having some challenges, knowing that if we ask, we shall receive. And I also am hearing it could be useful to, instead of asking for example, a relationship with a certain person or something to occur with another person, with an external energy, let's use our imaginations to benefit ourselves. So instead of speaking of another person, again, it is safe for us to love. So it would be more beneficial to imagine just happiness, joy, peace, love for ourselves. And that's the way that we attain those energies, as we cannot interfere with another person's free will. Again, observer number 49. And this card here is also speaking of attaining stability and security. So we have that energy there. So in order to attain this positive energy here, maybe some of us have had a lack of that recently or over the last few months. Nevertheless, to attain this security, this stability, angelic healing within our love lives, we are being guided to, well, let me say this. With this observer card, as you can see, there is this little wolf or fox here, this fox, who has a telescope. However, because the telescope is pointing down, he's not able to see the full scope, the full spectrum, all the beautiful things that are available to him as if it were in the upright. When it's in the upright, we have the ability to see all the beautiful things that are available to us, see how we are manifesting. So this being in the reverse, it is saying that we may not be able to have that full spectrum of awareness. Some of us may not be able to see beyond what it is that we already know, or being able to see beyond our past relationships. So that's why we're being called to heal family issues, forgive, move forward, let go of control issues, let things happen naturally, right? So it could be useful for us to, again, soul search, so we can attain a different perspective on our situation. Or it could be useful to reach out to a friend, a therapist, somebody, a healer. Reach out to somebody who has a more objective view and can provide you with a more broad way of looking at things, or a different way of looking at things. Because again, when we have, these thoughts that have ran through our minds, like control issues or whatever these family issues are, these issues can prevent us from seeing the bigger picture, from seeing the healthier picture here. So again, we're being called to reach out to others who can provide us with assistance to look at things in a different way. And that can come from that soul searching, or that can come from our higher powers, or this can come from using our imagination in the best way here. So last but not least, I have our postcard from Spirit. Cappies, this reads, so dearest Capricorn, a rigid tree branch breaks under strong winds, yet flexible seaweed survives powerful ocean swells. Right now, we gently remind you that being flexible is a good choice when faced with life's challenges. Surrender your fixed ideas. Surrender your fixed ideas to Spirit, who knows what is in your highest good and can deliver to you what you need in the appropriate form. So how beautiful is this synchronistic message here? It's very synchronistic, and I'm getting chills down my arms as I say this. In this moment, Cappies, rather than fighting or being too sure of your way of working out, be a little looser and allow for another outcome. So for some of us, it could be that there could be this challenging energy from our predictions that we discussed. However, we could also have a more positive relationship either coming to us or one that has already been established, and we may move into that more positive situation. Compromise can be the best way forward if you are to learn new ways of doing and seeing. Beautiful observer. New ways of doing and seeing. Imagination, right? Stay aware, curious, and teachable. Take life on life's terms, right? Exactly what we were speaking about. Take life on life's terms. Your purpose may push you in a direction not on your map. Let it. Let it. Sometimes our smaller selves, our fear-based selves, our egos, our 3D earthbound selves are not able to see what our higher selves, what our guides, what God, Spirit, is able to see. So we must be flexible, right? And we must allow ourselves to look at a situation in a more beneficial way, opening up our mind. Wow, and opening up our hearts, right? With this, it is safe for you to love. So it's safe for you to love. It's safe for us to love. So we're going to open up and look at things in a different way. And that's beautiful. The great thing is when we do that, we tend to receive outcomes that are more along the lines of what it is that we are seeking. So by being flexible, we are able to do something that's uncomfortable or something that is outside our comfort zone, try something new, and then we attain that outcome that we seek. So then we know that we can do something different. We do it again, and it gets easier and easier, and the outcome becomes better and better as we make those alterations rather. So again, take life on life's terms. Your purpose may push you in a direction, not on your map. So Capricorn, let it do that. Be so flexible. Be so flexible that no storm can uproot you. In the end, you will still be rooted in the world in abundance of love, happiness, joy, all those great things. And you will indeed experience the beauty that is yours. We love you so much. So God, Spirit, your higher powers, your helpers, they love you so much, Cappies. I love you so much. Thank you for watching this reading. I hope I was able to provide you all with some useful guidance and useful messages. Again, so much love to you guys and sending so much light. Please thumbs up, like this reading if the messages resonate with you, comment, share, subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already for more messages. So I love you guys. Thank you so much. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so again at my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com, or directly through the description box below. If you have an iPhone or an iPad, you can contact me at any time through the free Instant Go app, and I do respond to all text messages within 24 hours with your predictions and your guidance. So thank you again. I love you all, and I look very forward to seeing you here very, very soon for your mid-monthly October readings. Alrighty, Cappies. Bye.